Last week, I realized something was wrong with the last subway train. I used to find comfort in the echoing silence, the gentle rocking, and the way the fluorescent lights flickered like a lullaby. But last Thursday at 2:11 a.m., while I scanned my reflection in the window, I caught something that made my heart drop. Someone else's eyes, wide and terrified, staring back at me instead of my own. You might want to hear what happened next, because after tonight, I'm convinced the last train is never as empty as it seems. I tried to convince myself it was a trick of the light, maybe a smudge, but when the train pulled into the next station, the eyes were still there, only now, I could see the outline of a face behind the glass, mouth open in a silent scream. I spun around, but the car was empty except for a sleeping old man hunched in the corner. I swallowed my fear and sat back down, refusing to look at the window. Then the overhead lights dimmed, and the train doors hissed shut with a finality I'd never noticed before. A voice crackled over the intercom, low and distorted, calling out my name. I shot to my feet, scanning the car, but the old man was gone. The train picked up speed, racing past stops without slowing. That's when the faces began to appear in every window, their mouths moving in sync, mouthing words I couldn't hear but felt, words like "help me," "he sees you," and "don't look away." I pressed my eyes shut, praying for the ride to end, but the rocking grew violent, the faces pressed harder against the glass, and the voice on the intercom started to sound like mine. The train finally screeched to a halt in a pitch-black tunnel. The door slid open, revealing nothing but darkness. I heard footsteps, hundreds of them, prowling from the shadows, and I realized the faces in the windows weren't reflections, they were passengers who never left. So, if you find yourself on the last train and the car seems empty, don't trust the windows. And if your reflection ever starts to look afraid, get off at the next stop, before it's too late.